You could ask me anything you want, like I grew up this way.
So you don't know what it's like to have arms?
That's correct, yeah. So in my mind, I could sort of picture it, but there was no feeling of loss for me.
I don't know totally what it's like to have arms, so I don't miss them. To help me, I use my mouth, my knees, my legs. I need my legs for a lot of stuff to boost myself up in places. But there is still more to learn, you know.
I'm Marc Goffeney, AKA Big Toe, and I play guitar with my feet. I decided to get inspiration for my new album by meeting young British artists who are also shaping their lives through music. In this episode, soul singer Jodie Abacus tells me how he first got discovered.
I understand you were kind of discovered online. You know, talk a little bit about that. Did you just like wake up one day and have a gazillion views, or what? Where did you notice you were getting a buzz?
It was a Tuesday night, and I was at home, and my manager called me and said, "Listen, mate, have you been listening to the radio?" I mean, no. I said, "Zane Lowe's just played your song on BBC One, which is like peak time." So within that week, I had the song online, "I'll Be That Friend," and everybody came to check it out. After that, and then within that week, it just went up to about 100,000 views. Yeah, and it kind of just went up from there.
Where's my rainbow? Where's my sun in the sky? Where's that light that got me home? Yeah. Where's my sandwich?
Now you've been playing it a lot and everybody's listening to I'll Be That Friend, but I mean, are you still connected to that story? And can you tell us what really does that song still mean to you? And because it's powerful.
My thing in life was to make sure that you're not doing the same thing that you were doing the year before to try and get to the place that you need to be. So always change your game, always try to raise your game. And that's what I was doing, and I was trying so hard. And then one day I just came down with pneumonia. I was on stage doing some gig somewhere. By the end of the evening, I was bedridden. So then they said, "Listen, you were so close to dying that if you didn't come in, you would have died." And then I started playing how I felt. It was a feeling that I'd never felt before. I felt so low. So it was almost as if, wow, I need a hug from somewhere. If I could come out of myself and give myself a hug, then I would do that. So then I just thought, there must be a story to tell. But I enter into things with joy and happiness, because that's where my creation comes from.
But I understand your dad was a DJ and you grew up with him, and what, big, huge music collection. What did you?
Yeah, my dad did. He had his hands in a lot of pies. He had DJ decks. I was surrounded by all kinds of eclectic sounds, from reggae to pop to funk. I was like a sponge.
Yeah.
You know, I think learning off of that enabled me to have a little bit more wordplay in my music. So it's kind of the genesis of being around all those different types of music and being able to create the type of person I am creatively.
Now, I heard one publication referred to you as a punk futurist. How would you describe your music?
I've never heard that before.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's different. I'll take that.
Do you like that or not?
Yeah, I can take that.
But I hope in my career somebody calls me a punk futurist one day. That'd be awesome. You could ask me anything you want. Like, I grew up this way, so I'm really comfortable.
So you were born this way?
I was born without any arms. Mm-hmm. There was no feeling of loss for me. Yeah. Like, it was just the way I was. And I never really got teased or picked on. I had kind of a big mouth, and if somebody teased me, I would just get them back. But for the most part, it was so matter of fact to me. If somebody said, "You didn't have any arms," I'm like, yeah. So I think a lot of that had to do with my upbringing too. I was one of 4 boys, and I had to do my chores. And what was really a challenge for me was to sort of feel like I'm a normal guy, and that's where music kind of came in. And I said, "This is what I want to say." Yeah. It was like, this is my voice. Well, now you'll have a peaceful. I jammed with a guy that plays guitar with his toes.
Come on. Gets to the right, here I am.